Hi, I'm Kevin Hill, and today we're going to do another fun painting. But as you can see, I've got a little surprise for you. This is not the normal setting. In fact, I'm going to paint a wall for you today. So let's get started. Now we're going to be painting in acrylics today, and I have my 4-inch brush ready to go. So I have a little bit of pink, just made out of some red and white. We're going to just start throwing some paint up here on the wall. This is going to be a beautiful little pink background. We're going to have some evergreen trees. Maybe this is a winter painting today. So we'll just sort of work our way across. This is a nice glow at the horizon. And you're going to have to add water to your paint, otherwise it'll dry out on you. So you can do these fun little landscapes in acrylic. It's just quite a different little technique, but it still works. All right, we'll cover the seam of the paper there. This is just paper stapled directly to the wall. Now we're using a more watery mixture of this paint to sort of soften up the edges. It doesn't take too much, and because it's watery, it's very transparent, and we get to see the blue background sort of coming through, and that gives us a very soft and blended effect without really blending any colors. Now we're going to need to sketch in a few of the basic details here so we know where we're going. I have just a little bit of gray on my brush, a little bit of black and white and blue, just mapping this whole painting in. Maybe let's do some tall trees. We'll have to get up there on the ladder. All right, and then this is some snow down here. Maybe we'll do a couple of big birch trees, but we'll worry about those later. Now we're just going to begin to paint in some evergreen trees, and I have a nice light gray color, a little touch of red in it. And I'm using a big old 4-inch brush, and I'm doing it exactly the same way we normally do. There's nothing different here. I give myself that line, and I just sort of work across in a Z pattern. You've seen me do this over and over and over. It's the same thing, even on these big trees. This is just a distant tree line, like a lot of our paintings have. So let's just scrub it in, sort of mess around with it and be loose. Have a lot of nice, beautiful shapes back here. There. Maybe they get bigger as we come away from the center. That works. That's pretty. All right. Now we're just continuing to paint these evergreens. And I had to grab the ladder. It's really the same exact idea. You work back and forth in a zigzag Z pattern all the way down the tree, just like normal. It's a pretty big brush though, so it makes these nice large trees pretty easily. All right. Just be nice and loose and free, and then paint it in very quickly here at the bottom. Now we're underpainting the snow area. What this is going to do is just give us a nice base to put our highlights on. This is a lovely little purple color. A little bit of purple, a little bit of white. Very beautiful. And I'm using a paint roller today. It just covers the area so fast. All right. Now we can take our brush with a little bit of black and just block in a huge evergreen tree up here. See, these are some big old branches that stick off this trunk, and oh, that's nice. Let's really reach out and throw them in. Maybe this one over here, we'll make that one a broken off one. Now we can begin placing on these beautiful little highlights over this underpainting we just put on. And also we have some beautiful highlights there up in the little evergreen trees. See, you just brush this on, not too much, just here and there, around the trees and just wherever. You can always paint the trees back in, but this is just so pretty. I love it. Maybe we want to do some over here. You got to walk around and find the spots you want. Don't want to highlight everything. All right, maybe some over here. Maybe there's a beautiful little ridge. There. Now we can stipple on some beautiful little leaves out here to this tree. Don't want too many, just enough to sort of give it a beautiful little look. Nice sun highlight on here. A little bit of sunshine, sort of hitting a few of these branches. Nice. Now using our big brush, we can work on the highlight side of these birch trees. Just a little bit of yellow and white, and just brush it on the left-hand side. We'll come back and throw in a shadow later. This really helps to make them look three-dimensional, and they really pop right off the wall. Now with a nice wet mix of brown and black on the brush, we'll just sort of raise up these little grass areas here. See this big, huge little tufts of grass that come right out of the snow. Kind of pick out different areas and just drop them right in. You maybe want to cover up some of the tree trunks or sort of make the tree trunks stand out with this grass. I like that. Sort of drop it in randomly. All right, if it's not wet though, you won't get these beautiful blades. You'll get nice big clumpy things, which are okay, but we do want some blades showing through. Well, I had a lot of fun doing this new and different painting video for you. You know, I always get a lot of questions, people asking me if you can do these paintings in acrylic. And yeah, you can do them. So I hope you had a lot of fun too. And thanks for watching.